Hello everybody, I'm Max Braddock alongside the four-time NEW World Champion Irvin, and we welcome you to our latest free extended event, No Turning Back.
6 matches, 4 titles on the line. Braddock had his first match since his return against a rival from his time in Ronin Pro, Adam Irvin. Shawn and Alex Krom go head-to-head, best of 5 rounds and sudden death on the cards, all for the Injection Championship. The United Kingdom Championship is on the line as Tazmania takes on Paul Masters. Alice Young faces Fox for the Women's World Championship, and then in our main event, the Men's World Championship is on the line as Hannibal takes on Rick Weaver.
Yeah, packed card, of course. A couple of interesting matches there to talk about later. As you mentioned, Irwin, the Fox running double duty tonight, so when they pass things over to Reno Phillips.
Of course, we are having some issues with our ring mics. Everything down on the floor. We're not getting any sound back from, of course, the infamous technical issues we have here in NEW.
Yeah, we've actually got runners on the floor here tonight. Poor interns earning their keep, passing notes between production staff and our director. So we're flying by the seat of our pants tonight here, folks. But here we go. It's a season of Foxy 4 belts. If they want to achieve that success this year, Irwin, then that means double duty might become a pretty frequent thing for Foxy Valentine.
I think that was a part of the reason that they signed up for this match. They know that the opportunities are few and far between, and if they do want to claim that name of Foxy 4 belt, then as you said, double duty will become a thing of normality for Foxy Valentines.
And of course, Jade, Phillips and Carolyn Carr have proven no slouches in the tag team division themselves. So this is not going to be a walk in the park for Foxy Valentine, who now have new sheriffs in town to contend with in the Outlaws.
They've said themselves, the entire women's tag team division has been raised as a result of Foxy Valentine's long reign. Former 3-time NEW Women's Tag Team Champions of 1,150 days. As we see now, currently the NEW Women's Junior Champion and NEW Women's World Champion. These are their opponents here tonight.
And you've got to admire the work put in by Jade, Phillips and Carolyn Carr. When they first started out in this division, they were kind of looked upon as a little bit of a joke. And they've really got their heads down and put the work in, and they've become a really, if not successful, but they're certainly a dangerous tag team here in the women's division. Certainly one to watch for the future. Both these guys as well getting themselves into incredible shape for this one, spending a lot of time at Hotel Pain.
And it's another team quite happy to go both tag and singles competition.
So the bell is rung, and here we go, and now we talk about our infamous sound issues. The crowd is there, you just can't hear them.
Yeah, I want to apologise for that, but beautiful reverse suplex to kick things off finally after Fox, I think, pushed Mike Shatopa into Carolyn Carr there. Oof.
Great to see our senior official Mike back in the ring here tonight.
Hard stomps from Carr, who's already got Fox in a half camel clutch there. Oh, hard shots back from Fox as she reverses that. Oh, dodges a drop kick. Fox sends Carr into her corner, has her tied up.
And you know, we pretty much say this every time Foxy Valentine is in the ring, but you know, in terms of big match experience, there really are no one better.
Certainly not. I mean, that reign proves it. Solidified Foxy Valentines here in NEW, that's for sure. Oh, hard backdrop by Carolyn Carr there onto the apron.
Yeah, vicious strikes on the outside on that ring apron. Spine meets steel. Never a pleasant scenario. The Fox not afraid to brawl with the best of them on the outside. Carr trying to counter. Oof. Hard shots again there.
Hard strikes, you're right there, Max. Carr trying to fight back here. Oh, sit out powerbomb on the outside.
Yeah, that's just not a pleasant landing whatsoever for the Fox. You gotta think about that. This woman's got a championship match against Alice Young later tonight. I know they have designs on these tag team titles, and I know that this match is important to achieve those aims, but the Fox has to conserve something here. She has to think about later on.
Certainly has to have that in the back of her mind right now.
Well, you know, surely, you know, retaining the women's championship has to be the main priority here. It's a long year ahead. We're only in April.
Carr now back in the ring. Oh, some hard strikes again from Fox, just catching Carr off guard. Oh, big exploder.
I am surprised that Nancy Valentine isn't putting in the footwork here, if you will, in this matchup. She's no slouch in that ring.
Oof.
Junior Women's Champion in her own right. Tag made.
Beautiful suplex there.
And more importantly, Irwin, in my eyes, no double duty here tonight. So why not use the considerable talents of Nancy Valentine and save the Women's Champion for later on?
Well, perhaps that is the plan. Fox getting the opening of the match out of the way, letting Nancy Valentine finish it off. Carr a long way from her corner.
Yeah, this has just been classic Foxy Valentine. They've cut the ring in half and they've focused, lasered in on one opponent and are systematically just picking her apart. Carolyn Carr right now, who had a great start to this matchup, firing up again. But that experience factor,
yeah, just cutting that off,
of Nancy Valentine coming into play. Shatopa's down, perfect positioning there by the referee.
Two. A somewhat exhausted Carr. He's been trapped in there for 4 minutes now. Going up against a fresh opponent here.
So much damage done to the arm and the spine of Carolyn Carr, but she's a powerhouse as Carr, and it's one big move like this could change the game.
Letting the blood rush to the head of Nancy Valentine. Suplex.
Yeah, I
Needs
thought
to get over to Phillips and does.
I thought Carr was going to go for the sudden impact and go for the snap, but chose to let that blood rush to the head and get the tag into her partner Nancy Valentine playing possum there, getting a tag herself. Women's champion back in the ring.
Yeah, and again we've got to question how wise that is with that match coming up later. Phillips looking to do the same here. Holding on to Fox.
You've got to question how fresh the Fox is right now. You're absolutely right, Irwin. She didn't exactly spring into the ring when the tag was made. Oh, coming to life now, though. Oh, what a DDT. Tag made. Quick tagging action here by Foxy Valentine. Another trait of these successful tag team trailblazers.
And again, a wise choice with that match coming up later on for Fox. Phillips, however, got Valentine. Oh, what a boot!
Sweet Jesus. That was one hellacious big boot there.
Carr back in the ring after a short respite on the apron. Valentine a step too quick, utilising a lot of strength there. Electric chair drop.
I tell you what, there will come a time, I believe wholeheartedly, when Nancy Valentine will stand atop of the entire division, Irwin. I believe one day it will come. She's got the speed, she's got the technicality, she's got the big match experience. She is the entire package, and when she's done with that Women's Junior Championship, I think if I was the Fox and I was still champion at that point, I'd start looking over my shoulder a little bit, because Nancy Valentine's coming for that belt. Mark my words.
Handle follow-away slam there. Oh, misses with the elbow though.
I think I'd go as far as to say that Nancy Valentine might be the best product of Hotel Pain to date. I would go that far. Oh!
Beautiful butterfly suplex. And it is an interesting point.
Tag
Nancy
made.
Valentine has not been in the running for the World Championship, the Women's World Championship, for a while.
It'll come, Irwin.
Oh, Phillips.
Oh!
Power slam on the outside.
Just incredible raw power by Jade Phillips.
Fox didn't like what she saw, tried to buy her partner some time there with a butterfly suplex.
Yeah, that underhook, that beautiful butterfly there by the Fox, who stood tall against that behemoth Jade Phillips. Oh, who is not a small lady. Former powerlifter.
The battle on the outside. Shitoba having words.
Well, I don't envy Mike Shitopa's job there, quite frankly. Telling Phillips to get her ass back in the ring.
I think she was checking on Carr for the moment though. Still down on the outside. Fox going straight back. Oh, brainbuster.
Yeah, Fox not afraid to
Oh, an armbar.
throw down the big guns.
Possibly sending a message to Alice Young later on here tonight, because she's been using the armbar a lot herself. Oh. Phillips though having none of it. Electric chair drop of her own.
Well, yeah, later on against Alice Young, I'm absolutely expecting a chess match of sorts, a technical masterclass. This has just been an all-out fight, a brawl. No pun intended, but it's just been a battle for survival. Both teams going at it.
Yeah, Valentine in again, tying up the legs of Phillips.
I mean, it just goes to show the strength of our women's division as well, Irwin. You know, it's too close to call this for me at this moment in time. Sweet. Good God.
Phillips
Tag
stomping
made.
the life out of Valentine, and in comes Carolyn Carr.
6 months ago, this would have been a cakewalk for Foxy Valentine. Not now. Jade Phillips and Carolyn Carr have got serious designs on this tag team division. Tag made.
And the fatigue is starting to set in. Double big back body drop.
I've got to give Carr and Phillips massive kudos for this performance so far in this matchup. They have been more than a match for Foxy Valentine here tonight.
Looking for a tripletter of rolling butterfly suplex. Got finished with a face buster instead of going for a third.
That was some wonderful technicality there. Switching it up on the fly.
Oh, Valentine though, fighting free. That moment of hesitation where Phillips was thinking what to do next is exactly what Valentine needed.
BME Irwin, big match experience. Nancy Valentine pounced like a hawk on a titmouse and right
There
in.
we go, Valentine ball.
Right into the Valentine ball. Oh,
I'm not sure if Carr just booted Valentine on the way in there to break that up.
yeah, there was a definite kick. Right to the back of the neck, I might add. It's pretty sinister.
Valentine in dangerous territory here in between these two. Oh, headbutt from Phillips. Off the ropes. Oh, back into it. Looking for it again.
Right back into that Valentine's ball. And again, a tag team partner wisely, in my opinion, getting in there to break up the hold.
Going for the pin. Got it.
That was a chaotic ending. I didn't even see the pinfall there.
I don't think Carr did either. Stepping back out as Shitoba was asking her to. He went straight for the count afterwards. Here we go again, you see. That Valentine ball.
I saw the breakups. Now this is what the hell happened next here. She went for the count.
And again, I don't think Carr
Yeah, definitely didn't see the count. Clearly exhausted by the action in this matchup and able to kick out. How much damage was done with that Valentine ball. With Foxy 4-belt squeaked one here.
Madison is with one of our newcomers here.
Yeah, that was cerebral to say the least. Well, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. This is going to be an interesting one. This is I think you could call it a grudge match.
For sure. Those of you not familiar with Ronin Pro, oh, hang on a second. Braddock gets on the ring. Oh, big back body drop by Braddock. So
yeah, Adam Irvin.
Has to get security out here.
Not wasting any time whatsoever.
Trying to get some order in.
Oh, spinebuster on a concrete floor.
Well, you said grudge match, Max. You weren't wrong. It's a spillover already.
Well, you know, Charlie Braddock left NEW under a bit of a cloud. He went to Ronin Pro and made a real name for himself in that promotion. Completely transformed his career, transformed his look.
Oh, and he stole the belt that Adam Irvin was meant to hold. We'll be back. We're trying to get things under control here. finally got them back in the ring.
Yeah, some order has been restored.
15 minutes on the clock, and hopefully it'll stay in the ring now. Oof. Adam Irvin with a huge advantage here against Braddock. Oh,
Yeah, we can't discontinue how much damage was done on the outside to Charlie Braddock before this match has started. I mean, Braddock got a few shots in himself, don't get me wrong, but
I mean, look at this. We're only seconds into the match, and already Braddock's bust open.
yeah, Irvin went right for the jugular.
Oof.
This is about as
Leg.
personal as it gets, I think. These two guys straight up hate each other. There's no love lost.
Oh, some hard shots there from Braddock. Trying to get back into this fight. Oof. And again, officially started when it shouldn't have.
Yeah.
Braddock going for a pin.
Yeah, undoubted cheap shots by Adam Irvin from the get-go. As you say, Irvin, he's already bust
Yeah,
Charlie Braddock open in this one, and we're barely 2 minutes into this thing.
Braddock's going to have to contend with that blood loss. Oof. Doing well so far to have turned things around.
Well, Braddock ultimately is a hard striker. You know, he's powerful and deceptively quick for a guy his size.
Come a clutch.
The same, however, could be said about Adam Irvin, who started to make a real name for himself in NEW over the past year.
He certainly did, a former injection champion, but of course Charlie Braddock, a 7-time grand champion over on Ronin Pro. Oof. Oh, armbar.
Yeah, went in for the submission. Charlie Braddock trying to wiggle his body free, trying to get his feet to the ropes. He does eventually break the hold. A few shots to the head there of Irvin.
Another struggle here as Irvin manages to get the lift. Oh, drops Braddock over a top rope. Oh, and a power bomb. Braddock fights free with his legs. Back on the attack here.
It's kind of interesting, this matchup, for me on a few different kind of levels, Irvin. I mean, Charlie Braddock really is part of the old guard here of NEW, and he went away and made a bigger name for himself than he ever did in NEW, if truth be told. And now he's here against this new breed of wrestler. You know, a homegrown product, if you will, in Adam Irvin.
He of course came to us via Ronin Pro. Oh, she got Roshi there. Of course, Irvin started to make his name over on Ronin Pro, and some would say that's down to Braddock raising him up.
Yeah, kind of reversal of tales. It's a strange one.
Yeah, of course, since that time in the Kingdom, Adam Irvin has made his way here. He has been an injection champion, as I mentioned earlier. 112 days he held that belt before Alex Krom took it from him. Oh, hard shot again. Oh, facebuster, we've seen that before from Irvin. Looking to put Braddock away, lumbar check. And this could be it. Look at all the blood. Oh! Braddock hanging on in there. Again, this was meant to be his first match. It is his first match since his return to NEW. Adam Irvin trying with the bow and arrow there unsuccessfully. Oh, going back to it, I think he may have just lost his grip. Braddock struggling. Trying to fight free. Oh, hang on. Oh, arm wrench. Oh, just stomping. Adam Irvin into the mat, and I think he might have bust Adam Irvin's nose on that one.
Yeah, I think Charlie Braddock's certainly trying to even the score somewhat in that regard, and he's seen the blood and
he's just targeting it now.
Going for broke here, and now both men beating the living daylights out of each other, not holding anything back whatsoever. It's just in a... Oh, God.
Lariat to the back of the neck.
Just a slugfest.
Charlie Braddock fighting back once more. Adam Irvin trying desperately. Oh, hang on, got caught. A wing clipper.
Oh, God. Incredible manoeuvre. That's got to be over.
Right.
No! Adam Irvin somehow getting his shoulder up.
2.9. Oh, what a shot from Charlie Braddock. Oh, and again.
God, what a right hand there by Braddock.
Oh.
Went for the senton, but Irvin had his knees up.
Sling
blade.
blade. Drop kick. Right to the side of the head.
Vicious kick to the spine. Hard right hand there by Irvin.
Oh, there's a facebuster again. Hoping it's enough. No!
Again.
Nearly.
How close was that? Look at the state of Adam Irvin's face.
Both of them now bleeding profusely. And a head scissor here, just trying to squeeze more of that blood.
That nose looks broken to me. Adam Irvin. Oh, that's not going to help matters. It's a nasty cut across
kick.
Braddock's head as well.
Oh, follow-away slam. Yeah, neither man looking good right now. Oh, pop a powerbomb.
2.
No! Still not enough.
Well, these guys have thrown everything but the kitchen sink at each other, and they're both still standing somehow.
Oh, looking for that wing clipper
Oh.
again.
God. 2. It's got to be over.
That's
There it
it.
is. Charlie Braddock finally, mercifully ends absolute slugfest.
That was a brawl.
And Charlie Braddock makes an emphatic return to an NEW ring. Adam Irvin pushed him all away, attacked him before the match even started, but Charlie Braddock, on the quest for success in NEW.
We're going to take a short advert break. We'll be back with the title matches. Don't go anywhere. Well, here we go, our first title match of the night. For those of you not familiar with the injection division, it's 5-minute rounds. Title match it is, 5 rounds. The champion has the option to invoke sudden death or not. Krom has opted in for sudden death as he always does. Here tonight, Shawn already making his way to the ring. Still a golden ticket holder. Former NW Men's Tag Team Champion of 125 days. Former EW Men's World Champion in 2 days, goaded into that match against Chris Jones. Of course, this injection division entry of O'Grady's came as somewhat a shock to many people, but he has absolutely come alive in the division. The question now is, how will he fare against Alex Krom?
Well, Shawn O'Grady, let me just say, has proven me wrong in the Injection Championship. I've always looked at this division, Irvin, as our most technical division, and that has been solidified by this man right here, Alex Krom, who, you know, Snake said a few weeks ago was the most technical wrestler on our books, and I think there's a very good conversation to be made that Alex Krom might just be one of the very best technical wrestlers on the planet right now.
I don't think you can actually there. Alex Krom, former NEW Intercontinental Champion of 70 days, former NEW European Champion of 91 days, current Injection Champion of 363 days. Nearly made it a year, holding that belt now. Again, 5 rounds unless a best of is reached.
Well, you know what? This is the best I've ever seen Shawn O'Grady look. I think he's better now than he was when he was world champion. And I think this is his best shot of the title in quite some time here in NEW. But he has to get past Alex Krom, who's in a rich run of form in his own right and has been, as you've already documented, Irwin, a worthy champion. Should be a good one. Two completely conflicting styles here. Yeah, you probably couldn't meet two more different wrestlers. They're both great guys, don't get me wrong, but O'Grady in his heart is a brawler, and Alex Krom in his heart is a technical demon.
O'Grady has surprised the injection division. The question tonight is, can he surprise the champion and thus take that belt from him?
I really think he's got a shot, Irwin. I don't think Alex Krom's going to walk this by any stretch of the imagination. The bell is rung, and here we go.
First round underway. Oof. Alex Krom quickly getting a hold of O'Grady. Oof. O'Grady quickly fighting out of that corner.
Well, the last thing Alex Krom wants to do is get into a fist fight with this big Irishman. He's bigger, he's in better shape, he's got the better reach, and more importantly, he has more experience in a fist fight.
O'Grady starting off quick here. Oh. Alex Krom finally grabbing a ligament. Carr O'Grady running in, folding him up into a pin. Only a one. Both men back to their feet, and Alex Krom just delivering shots quickly. Tying him up. Hammerlock. O'Grady fighting free.
Yeah, just trying to power out of it. Out of the back there by Alex Krom. Stomping the life out of O'Grady, not letting the big Irishman breathe.
And finally tying up here. Looking to wrench that neck back, but couldn't.
I cannot get over the conditioning of O'Grady right now, Irwin. It is absolutely insane. I mean, he's always been in pretty decent shape, but I mean, right now he's just absolutely incredible. There must be like
huge splash there.
2% body fat on that guy at most.
In the best form of his career, or at least showing it off with the trunks now that he is sporting. Just scoops up Alex Krom, drops him over the top rope.
You know, the reason I'm mentioning this is because it's so evident the amount of work that O'Grady has put in this last 12 months or so. Changed up his style.
Himself.
Yeah, focused his mindset.
Oof.
Gone into arguably the hardest. Oof!
Clothesline there, sending Krom over the top rope to the outside.
Arguably the hardest division we have, and has flourished. Top rope from the big Irishman. Oh!
Krom thankfully getting out of the way of that. That could have been nasty.
It could have been nasty for both of them. O'Grady could have easily broken his ankle there if he'd landed incorrectly.
They should have taken this to the outside. Oof. Some hard shots here from O'Grady. Beautiful sling blade.
Almost zero distance there, taking off the head of Alex Krom. Shots and pops here by both men on the outside. Krom
just taking down O'Grady, delivering some shots again. We count continuing. Krom getting O'Grady back in the ring.
Yeah, count of 7 there.
O'Grady back out of the ring before Krom could even get back in. Gets a slam for his troubles. Bounced off the apron. This is turning ugly here. It's only the first round. Word.
Yeah, just all that high impact on these wafer thin mats on the outside. Alex Krom just literally dropped O'Grady on the back of his neck there. I think we're up to 7 or 8, yeah.
And again broken as Krom also responding. O'Grady, half and half suplex.
Again, our runners are trying to give us up-to-date information, but obviously without the sound feedback, we are kind of guessing for stuff like counts and stuff like that. We have a very liberal 10 count in NEW that has been well documented.
Off the ring post. I think this has got out of hand here.
Yeah, this has got ridiculously out of hand. This is, as you said, Irwin, only the first round. These guys have at least 5 rounds of action to go through. And these guys are just taking lumps out of each other in the first round.
Say the first round is usually about trying to wear the opponents down for the later rounds, but it never usually goes to the outside.
These two guys have just knocked 7 bells of shit out of each other, quite frankly, for 5 minutes.
And Chitopa again trying desperately to get things back in the ring. The last 10 seconds going here.
I think he's just essentially ignoring the count out at this point, Mike Chitopa. They're trying. It is a draw. They're going to draw either way here. If they count out, so just let them fight it out. I mean, yeah, there's not really much the referee could do about it, so... Is it 2 points both men get here, Irwin, for that?
That's correct, 2 points for a draw. It was the time limit and not a count out.
I don't think it really matters either way. It would have been 2 points regardless for both men. So here we go. I mean, what the hell can we really make from that first round, Irwin? I mean, surmise, if you will. I mean, those two guys just beat the crap out of each other.
That's for sure. I think something got under the skin of both men there in the early goings.
It's hard to say who really got the better of it.
Yeah, they both seemed very strong in that first round. Still fighting to the end.
Both men throwing haymakers. Big smile on the champion's face. So Grady looking focused. Referee rings a bell and the second round on its way.
Krom straight into a drop toe hold.
Yeah,
straight
that
into
was
the camel
beautiful.
clutch.
Absolutely beautiful by Alex Krom. Grady trying to power out of it.
Oof.
The technicality, the speed, the precision there by Krom.
Breaker.
Yeah, vicious cord breaker by
What a response.
Grady. Yeah, great receipt there by the big Irishman.
We're kicking round 2 off just as round 1 ended.
Yeah, not wasting any time.
Oof.
Both these men want that championship. I think, for very different reasons. I think O'Grady's on this quest to rediscover himself, his best form, and Alex Krom really just wants to solidify his legacy.
And once again, this is
as the
spilled to
technical
outside.
demon.
Oh. Krom off the ring post this time. Came jumping back in, both men swinging again.
This match has spent more time on the outside than it has in the ring, which is very unusual for an injection matchup.
It certainly is. And again, I think that lays into that unorthodox approach to an injection match that O'Grady has taken.
Yeah, I mean, he's gone for that power approach, but it's worked. It absolutely has for O'Grady. He's generally in his injection matchups, he's gone for the power moves and he's gone for the quick finish, and of course that footer bar. Footer bar, excuse me. Footer Bella, there we are. It is Gaelic.
Oof. Krom now getting the advantage, going to work on O'Grady's knee. I was trying to remove that vertical base, looking for a suplex. O'Grady blocks, suplex of his own. Oh, and you spoke of it, sat back in the corner, could be looking for it here. Oh no! Krom sidestepped. That could be crucial here. Butterfly suplex. Krom dragging O'Grady back toward the centre of the ring. Don't know what he was looking for, didn't get it. O'Grady managed to get to his feet. Huge forearm, and now just following up with some hard right hands. Oh, Krom though, another drop toe hold. Looking for it again, that camel clutch.
Not since Terry Funk has a man performed a drop toe hold with such precision accuracy. Beautiful camel clutch by Alex Krom, and once again, Shawn O'Grady powers out of it.
That damage on that back's got to be adding up, but O'Grady has found another level once more. Back to work on Alex Krom. Another stomp to those ribs that must be on fire by now. Going for a pin. Not even a one. The champion with plenty of fight left. Oof. O'Grady misses with an elbow. Krom back to his feet. Oh, thrust kick. Realised the positioning of O'Grady. Too close to the ropes. Swung him round. Goes for a pin. Oh. That time it took to turn O'Grady around may have just cost Alex Krom that 3. But undeterred for a third time in this round. Turned O'Grady over. Camel clutch. Oh, he sat back. Still can't get O'Grady to tap. Oh. Hard shots from Krom. Oh. Word. Going for a pin after that. Brutal.
No, 2.9. That was close. Alex Krom is inching closer to his first win in the second round. 18 seconds on the clock. There's still time, but he has to hit something big and hit it now.
Oh, looking for that follow-up.
That could do it.
Again. Oh, didn't hook
That
for
could
the
do
pin,
it.
no.
5 seconds on the clock. 4. We're going to run out of time here.
Oh.
Krom's going to run out of time. We're heading towards another draw. Well,
round 2 and it's still even Stevens.
I have to say, with all due respect to O'Grady in that one, Owen, I think in the final 30 seconds, if Alex Krom was a little bit more decisive, he could have got the extra point there.
I think could be correct there. Krom perhaps not thinking about the time limit toward the end there. And again, went for a pin here.
2 words that are going to help these competitors in this injection style matchup: time management. You have 5 minutes to get those points on the board, and I think you're absolutely right there, Owen. I think the time got away from the champion there because he was in control for the last minute and a half of this matchup, with all due respect to O'Grady. And then he hit that manoeuvre, but look at the time on the clock here. Look, that's the important thing. He had more than enough time to get that pin, but he went for the headbutt instead. That was the mistake. O'Grady rolled out of it anyway, so the headbutt didn't even connect. The round ends of the draw. We're at 4 points apiece, round 3. And we still haven't had a decisive round for either man.
Oh, Krom got out of that super kick, delivered a German of his own. Headbutt connects this time.
Yeah, he got the impact that time right to the chest, and when it does connect, it's a devastating headbutt. Oh!
We're on round 3 here. It's getting even more and more crucial for both men to try and rack up some points now.
Yeah, pick up victories, not draws. That's the point I was trying to make at the end of round 2 there, Owen. It is crucial, really, this round.
Because again, if it is tied at 5, and it does
Sudden
go
death,
to sudden
yeah.
death, and yeah,
No one
no
needs
safety.
that.
Krom doing a better job of tying O'Grady up here in the opening opening minutes of round 3.
Yeah, O'Grady,
Oof.
the big Irishman, has had no real answer for Alex Krom in this round or the end of last round. It's starting to look a little bit troublesome for the big Irishman.
Perhaps that is what the champion is relying on, the stamina game.
Stamina's not usually a factor for O'Grady. I'm starting to think he may be more hurt than he's letting on. Oh!
Huge belly to belly. Oh, just a 2.
They're really
fight.
Really doesn't seem to be a lot of life left in the big Irishman.
Oh, and a lever pull there.
Oh, you think about that powerbomb in the first round on the outside.
Oh.
Right to the back of the neck of O'Grady. How much damage was done there?
Oh! Huge double chop there from Krom. Again, yeah, O'Grady struggling to escape the clutches here of the champion.
He's looked sluggish, Irwin, for as I say, all this round,
Yeah,
at the end of last round. O'Grady, something is wrong with the big Irishman. Oh, kick there. Maybe the fog's starting to lift a little bit.
Perhaps so, trying to find some momentum of his own.
He really does need momentum. He's had none in this. Well, this momentum is the first of this round, but a submission certainly would do the trick.
Nice dodge there. O'Grady does seem to have his faculties back. Oh! Sliding drop kick to the head of Krom. Going for a pin.
Well, you know, he might have his faculties back, Irwin, but the fact remains he just spent three and a half minutes getting his ass kicked. Plus, if you include the end of last round, that's a lot of damage to take from someone like the caliber of Alex Krom.
Some hard shots again from Krom. Thrust kick.
I don't blame Alex Krom one bit for taking advantage of the situation either. Any champion in the same scenario would do exactly the same thing.
Competitor.
Absolutely. 2. It's over.
That thrust kick.
That round did it for Alex Krom. A well-deserved round, it has to be said. Just O'Grady just wasn't at the races in round 3 whatsoever.
I mean, this is when it sort of looked like it was turning into O'Grady's way.
It was his only real meaningful offense of the entire round.
Couldn't solidify a pin there. And then these hard shots from Krom. That one absolutely jerked O'Grady's neck there when he fell against the ropes.
Well, again, you know, that I think that neck's going to be a factor in this matchup, Irwin, after
His
that.
spine's taken some brutal
It really has.
beating throughout this. I mean, all those camel clutches.
And the powerbomb.
Thrust kick.
And the thrust kick. And the beating in the ropes. O'Grady's body's going to need a serious looking at after this one.
Well, if he can, he still has a chance to even it out.
Oh, it's 7-4 here now. If my maths are right, we're going into round 4.
Krom looking for a takedown there. O'Grady dodged. Code breaker.
O'Grady really needs a strong round now, Irwin. This round is going to make or break his ambitions for this title.
And again.
The best drop toe hold in the business, Irwin.
Camel clutch locked in deep. All that damage we just talked about, Max. The pain that O'Grady must be going through.
I'm just absolutely staggered that he hasn't submitted any normal man. Would have been broken half by now.
Finds a way out. Again, Krom straight back on the attack.
We know O'Grady's a tough bastard, but there's only so much damage, so much brutality that any man can take. Everyone's got a bump card.
Krom is chiseling away at O'Grady's right now.
Stamping his ticket and then some on the big Irishman. O'Grady is looking like he's in trouble once more, and Alex Krom looks like he's starting to enjoy himself.
Inflicting pain on every body part possible. Slowly but surely wearing down O'Grady. Yet again here.
Yeah, this is starting to look like an Alex Krom masterclass. How to dismember an opponent in 21 easy steps by the German suplex machine.
Yeah, again, those first 2 rounds were so wild, you've got to believe that was more in O'Grady's favour more under O'Grady's control. These latter two rounds, however.
I've been right in Alex Krom's wheelhouse.
Yeah, exactly. Hard elbow there from O'Grady, though. He steps back into the corner.
Oh, you know, it's all he needs. It's all he needs, Irwin.
He knows it.
Through a banner!
And it connects.
Clear the way! That's gotta be it! A round from nowhere! Yes, no! 2.9! How is that not a 3?
O'Grady arguing for a moment there with Shatopa himself. He couldn't believe it. I don't think the fans could believe it. Into a triangle.
Great submission there by O'Grady. Kept his focus. I'm not sure there's been enough damage on the arm of Alex Krom to get that submission. Alex Krom's not exactly a sugar puff himself.
Caught Krom running in. O'Grady was still fighting there. Alex Krom, though, a butterfly suplex. Oh, and a lever pull again. Oh, rolled into a pin.
Beautiful turnover too. Oh no, I thought that was it. I thought that was it. 2.9.9. I don't think Chatopa's hand could have been any closer to the mat if he tried.
Krom again back on the attack. Again just tying up his opponent.
How is O'Grady kicking out of these?
I have no idea. Just pure will alone. Another thrust kick.
Oh, that's it. That's it. Surely it now.
Krom again looking for
Oh
a
no, the ropes have saved him.
I think as Krom was setting that in, accidentally moved O'Grady a touch back. Enough for his leg to be under the rope. It's not now though, as he's looking for the pin is Krom. Oh, still can't get that 3. Now it's Krom arguing with the official.
Well, if Krom wins this round, there's no way back for Shawn O'Grady.
That is correct. This match will end there, but O'Grady is once again fighting back.
Yeah, the big Irishman always seems to come to life when the chips are down. Well, he's got 30 seconds to make the biggest gamble of his life.
Oof.
Do something that's going to put Alex Krom down for the 3 count. Alex Krom has other ideas.
Again, just going back to that brutal technicality that he is known for.
We're going to a draw in this one unless something changed drastically.
Yeah, we're not getting enough time here.
Oh, that's it.
O'Grady had just enough
That
fight.
is it.
And that means there is one more round.
That's one more round, but there's nothing O'Grady can do about it.
Well, the score, if he could still even it up, that would still bring it into sudden death. Alex Krom certainly has the advantage now. If it does go to a draw, it will remain. Alex Krom will remain champion.
I think your maths might be wrong there, Irwin. I mean, I'm not sure if O'Grady can win this either way. Krom's won
it was 7-4.
Yeah,
This is a draw, so that's 2 points each. So it's still 3 points would reach a draw for O'Grady.
Yeah, this was a draw. They've had 2 draws. Krom's won 1. That's 7-4. And he gets 2 for that, so that, yeah, 6. 9 for Krom, 3 in this one. So if O'Grady wins this round, that's 9 points there.
So yeah, so it would even it out.
Oh, alright, okay, yeah, so there we are.
Krom looking to stop that straight away with that pin. There's also brain technical difficulties here on the commentary booth. It's spreading, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, a bit of a brain fart there. I do apologise, but here we go. What round is this?
Round 5.
Round 5.
So it is crucial for O'Grady right now to get that victory. to try and stave off Alex Krom here, who had started this round quite well, but as I'm speaking, O'Grady, brutal spinning heel kick there. And again tying Krom up. A heel hook there, I think, only brief. I think didn't want Alex Krom to figure a way to turn that.
Yeah, if O'Grady stands a chance in this one, he needs to go back to what he knows, stick to the power plays, stick and move, use that famous footwork of his.
That
was close. That was very, very close indeed for Alex Krom. I think what O'Grady's problem has been in the last couple of rounds, he's tried to play Alex Krom in his own game, and with all due respect to O'Grady, I just don't think he has the pedigree to do that.
Yeah, those first 2 rounds certainly, as I mentioned before, favoured O'Grady. That kind of chaotic element. Again, no pinfalls were made. Again, O'Grady still yet to actually garner a victory. I thought Krom had cut it off right there.
I thought there was an argument to be made that there were legs tangled in the ropes there, but the referee made the call that no interference was in the transition of the pin, so it was all perfectly legal in for the submission there. O'Grady again trying to power out of it.
Yeah, Krom couldn't quite get that leverage on the neck.
There's still plenty of time in this round here. This could still go either way.
Sling blade!
What a sling blade! This is what I was saying, Irwin. Stick and move. Hit hard, hit quick. Use the speed, use the power.
Talon drop! I think realised Alex Krom's foot was under the ropes there. Repositions,
much more O'Grady's wheelhouse. 2! Sometimes you gotta play to your strengths, kid. 1 minute and 50 seconds remain. Do something. Do something. Do it now.
You know what he has in mind. Fury Balor connects.
Clear the way. 2. Yes. Shawn O'Grady.
Sudden death.
Top of the morning to you, Alex Krom. You got 1 more round to go.
Well, I'd say there are no more time limits. This must end. Someone must be a victor. Although arguably if it is a count out, it will go to Krom.
I don't think Krom will look for the count out.
I think both men will be looking to keep this in the ring. What a chaotic 5 rounds it's been so far.
Oh, it's been one hell of a battle, hasn't it?
Just when it looked like O'Grady wasn't going to manage to get any points on the board, that 5th round he finally came alive.
Swings and roundabouts, and that infamous big knee, that game changer at the right moment could lead Shawn O'Grady to the Injection Championship. We are in sudden death. The bells rang. The time limit is no longer a factor, as you said, Irwin. This continues until we have a winner.
Back and forth already. Krom with a swing and miss. Connect on that one and that. What a headbutt.
I think Alex Krom has just realised that he's in the fight of his life, and he started swinging for the fences. And the German's not all about technicality. He can fight with the best of them.
He needs to slow the pace of this match to his liking. O'Grady had it all at his momentum, which is not what Alex Krom wants, especially here in sudden death. And more focused strikes here you see as Alex Krom has collected himself. Just tying up that knee again. As O'Grady against the ropes. Oh, was he playing coy? Drops Alex Krom to the outside. Oof, follows him out there. Could have been unwise. Oh, into the barricade. Krom missing though. Oh, stomp from O'Grady. Who again gets back in the ring. Krom following in. Rather close, gets caught by O'Grady. Oh, surely no. Sit out powerbomb too close to the ropes. I thought he was going to powerbomb him out of the ring for a moment there. The champion in trouble as O'Grady is unfurling on him with some hard lefts and rights. Oh, some brutal chops, a Pele kick. Another stomp. O'Grady is giving it all he's got here. Oof, hard elbow drop. Oh, went for a stomp again. Krom finally getting to his feet. Oh, and a backdrop onto the apron. Oof, the backbreaker again. Krom focusing on the spine of O'Grady. As this match, in sudden death, has spilled to the outside once more.
Yeah, and you know, despite the fact that Alex Krom right now looks like he could be in control, I think the outside is much more familiar, shall we say, to O'Grady than it is to our champion.
Shut up for getting things back in the ring.
Yeah, which I think is a wise move for Alex Krom.
Oh. O'Grady though. Oh, big knee in the corner. That could do it.
We know what those knees are capable of, Owen.
And only a one.
That just shows the toughness and the tenacity of our champion Alex Krom here.
Oh.
We really are into the brass tacks of no turning back now. Every matchup from this point forth is a championship matchup.
Drop toe hold again, setting up for the camel clutch, dead center of the ring.
That might be my favourite setup in the business, Owen. It's just so fluid, so seamless.
O'Grady has staved it off so far and does once more.
O'Grady really has done his homework with that camel clutch. He's had an answer for it every single time.
Took Krom to the mat, excuse me. With a series of kicks again, tying up those legs, back up to the top, looking for the top drop.
That could be enough, you know. That's high impact.
Think so.
That's a lot of weight to land on someone's chest.
Oh.
No! Oh, God.
How these two have any fight left in them after what they've been through is beyond me.
Well, I think it's bragging rights. I think in a very short time the injection division has gained a lot of respect in the locker room. It means a lot to these guys.
For a ballet!
Oh, that could be it. That was close contact for a ballet, as hard as he could.
Oh no! Alex Krom got his shoulder out. I thought we had a new champion right there.
Sweet Jesus, Mother Mary, how is that possible?
O'Grady undeterred. Oh, sweep of the leg by Alex Krom. Oh, arm breaker.
Alex Krom looking like he's trying to dislocate the shoulder of Shawn O'Grady.
Just ragging it around as he delivers the strikes elsewhere. Oof. Again, just returning to that spine. And again, just slowing down that momentum of O'Grady's. Oh, big elbow drop. O'Grady finding back. Oh, big suplex. Ooh, another elbow drop. This time from O'Grady, who is fired up once more. Misses with a chop thrust kick. Straight to the nose.
No. 2.5 there. By Alex Krom. Both men still somehow with fight left in them. That nose of
look at that.
O'Grady's looking nasty.
Oh, that's it.
Had to tap, had no choice. Alex Krom finally had that camel clutch locked in, and this time there was nothing O'Grady could do about it. But what a fight the big Irishman put up there, Irwin.
He has nothing to be ashamed of with that. I mean, I've got to believe if it wasn't for the blood in the nose, he may have possibly still not given up to that camel clutch. However, that thrust kick bust him open. See right there, within seconds. That was it. Alex Krom remains Injection Division champion. We move on to our UK Championship match. What a match. Here we go, two guys that kicked into NEW around the same time.
Shit, man.
And arguably took Paul Masters a little longer to get going than it did Tazmania.
Well, yeah, but I mean, Tazmania had one of those cataclysmic rises that you see maybe once a generation in this business. That's how impressive his entrance, his arrival into NEW has been. There have been very few men ever in NEW to be as instantly successful as this young man right here. The question is, Irwin, will he add the UK Championship to his impressive list of resume? Well, his impressive resume here tonight.
Tazmania has been looking to fill in the gap boss, if you will, his accolades here in AEW. Former men's junior champion of 370 days, a former NEW European champion of 294 days, a former NEW men's tag team champion of 92 days, and a former NEW men's world champion of 363 days. He's currently missing the UK and Injection championships to round that whole thing off. To get the number 1 contendership here tonight. Paul Masters made mockery of his appearance being similar to that of the cartoon with the same name. Tazmania and Ruben Lloyd said it had all been proven inside in the ring.
ATL in his bitch, man. Bone crusher. Check this out, right? Lil' John, nigga. Yeah. Let this cut it on with platinum and shit. Don't mean we don't change, nigga. Let's go.
Paul Masters is taking on some incredible challenges to keep that United Kingdom championship.
He really has. He's coming to his own as the United Kingdom champion. I don't think there's any doubt about that, Irvin.
In both of these 3 years in here at NEW, Paul Masters, a former NEW men's champion of 252 days, currently NEW's United Kingdom champion of 189 days.
I missed the montage. There's 80s power ballad. Entrance music. You can certainly go in that ring. There's no doubt about it. It could be a really interesting matchup, this too. I mean, these two guys, both definite up-and-comers, both with impressive resumes and a great future ahead of them. Tazmania, of course, looking to become a Grand Slam champion, essentially. It's this and the Injection champion. Paul Masters trying to solidify himself as a legit great United Kingdom champion. And if he beat Tazmania, well, that's certainly closer to that goal. Who would you say was the best United Kingdom champion of all time, Irwin, in NEW?
I'd have to exclude myself from that list. That is a good question. I think I'd have to look up the list again. Bruce Brown was 2-time champion. I mean, his recent activities would sort of argue me not to say the greatest, but at the time certainly was. For me, anyway. 30 minutes on the clock. This match underway. Paul Masters blocking those chops of Tazmania, their brain buster.
Of course, Bruce Brown, our new European champion, not on the line here tonight. And I'd offer the Scottish Spinebreaker.
Some quick shots there from Paul Masters. Reversed. Tazmania holding on with the suplex here. Both these two very agile competitors.
Yeah, both agile, both definite, I would say, hot prospects. I mean, I truly do believe that Tazmania is a generational talent. Irwin, he really is that good.
I've got to agree with everything he's achieved already here in NEW.
as good old JR would say, a prime time player.
You've got to believe at some point he'll be looking at taking that World Championship back again.
Oh, absolutely.
Neck breaker by Masters.
If Rick Weaver manages to retain here tonight in our main event, I think he should be looking over his shoulder squarely at Taz.
Paul Masters managed to fight Taz off there. Oh, hard forearm. Quick shot to the back. High kick there. I think caught the collarbone of Tazmania. Oh, and just jumped to the outside. Get an advantage here to the champion, Paul Masters. If this does go to a count out, he will retain that title. Oh, hard neck breaker. Tazmania will be more than aware of that. Oh, backbreaker there by Masters.
I just wonder how long it's going to be before the big two come sniffing around Tazmania ruin. You know, it's only a matter of time. Paul Masters. Oof.
Oof. Hard high kick. Hip toss from Tazmania though. Some hard shots. Again, ranked number 14 in our promotion in such a short time is just phenomenal. Most of those above him have spent twice that time in NEW.
He is one of those guys, you know. You ask a guy how do you get ready for a main event? You know, Tazmania would answer, "You stay ready." It's as simple as that. He is 100% focused on his career.
Going for the pin.
1, 2, oh!
Nearly had Masters there. We're looking for that fishnet DDT. Did unhooked.
2.
Oh, and again Masters kicks out. Tazmania has just taken the lead up to the top. Oh, Masters back to his feet. Oh! Dodges the body block. Hard forearm. Oh, and just goes to town on Tazmania's knee. Tazmania, though, reverses it. Back to his feet. And back on the attack. And I think just wrenching Paul Masters' neck back here. Can't quite see. Shatopa obscuring the view there. Whatever it was not successful. This match continues. Oh. Oh, forearm! That springboard forearm that Masters uses, we've seen that before. It's won in matches before. Oh. Nearly retained his championship there. Scoops Tazmania up, oh, just dumps him into the corner. Back onto the mat. Oof. Tazmania trying to fight out. Masters stops him. Oh, bounces off the ropes.
I'll tell you where I think Paul Masters has really improved as a competitor, and it's his defensive game. He's always been a good striker, and he's always had a pretty sound technical approach as well. But it's his ability now to bounce back.
Oh, Guillotine bomber clothesline.
Which he may have to do after a shot like that. That could be over right here. Oh, it is! Tazmania!
Just like that.
New UK champion.
What's up with that shit now, nigga? What's up with that shit
It
now,
was
nigga?
back and forth. It looked like it was in Master's favour here. And you see that forearm, a quick chop, and that decapitating lariat.
Well, yeah, just the commentator's curse there, Irvin. Just as I was talking about Paul Masters' bounce back ability, Tazmania hits something like that, and it's all but over. I don't think anyone would have kicked out of a guillotine clothesline like that, though, in fairness to Paul Masters. And he's one step closer, Irvin.
He had one title left to achieve.
Grand Slam champion.
Well, this could be very interesting. He'll be back after a short advert break. The 2 world title matches. Another title in the bag for Tazmania.
Change the past, but we can start today to make a better tomorrow.
Hit it!
Attack continues. Oh man, this is getting tough to watch.
And that is an unfortunate choice.
It's a sad set of affairs in my opinion. She is clearly abandoned. She is, yes!
What a bizarre.
White goal.
the last time these two faced each other, as you just saw. Fox took away Alice Young's title, courtesy of Morgan Morales, arguably, when she cashed that golden ticket in. But Alice Young has fought her way back to the opportunity to take that title back from Fox after that brutal tag team match earlier tonight. Odds just got a bit better. These two have fought throughout the years here in AEW.
Yeah, there's certainly a long history between Alice Young and Fox. Of course, Alice Young, often described as one of the founding blocks of NEW's now thriving women's division. Well, it was trailblazers like Alice Young that made that possible. Fox is aware of that, or a part of that new breed, but has been a trailblazer all of her own. You're absolutely right, Irwin. That brutal matchup earlier tonight, it's got to be a factor here against Alice Young, who is fresh and ready, focused and experienced, and wants that women's title back.
We untouchable, baby.
I keep my song in my soul. Left my heart and made it go. Tops of our head to tips of our toes. We're untouchable.
Coming out here alone.
As it should be in a match of this pedigree and importance. These two guys don't need to sully their name with their associates. They're good enough to do it themselves. The Women's World Champion, the Fox, one of the very best to do it in any division.
Don't even think about sleep when we creep. Niggas going down for the count, it ain't sweet. Fuck around and knock money out. Come on, fella. You don't want the dog with the cap, not old Yeller. You're born the dog, get the champ.
Insane reign.
The
diva of dominance.
One step closer to an opportunity of those women's tag team titles again.
We untouchable.
Adopted this song during that reign, that 150 day total reign that they now have.
Yeah, it's really become synonymous with Foxy Valentine and their story, their legacy. They can never change that music now. And what a matchup this should be. Two of the finest athletes in NEW today. Two trailblazers in the women's division for the richest prize in our game. The Women's World Championship. There it is. Beautiful belt. Held by our senior official Mike Chitopa. Last look there by the champion Alice Young. Acknowledges it, but doesn't take her eyes off the champion. That's what they're fighting for. Could be a goodie. 30 minutes on the clock. Here we go.
And two submission specialists. Oof. And again they have a wide array of offense in that ring. Oh, some brutal kicks to the leg there from Alice Young, kicking things off. Snap suplex straight into the pin.
Yeah, Alice Young not wasting any daylight here.
Oh, got a two. Took Fox somewhat by surprise. Oh, flew in with an elbow there to take Young down.
Yeah, by any means necessary by the champion. Let's start working on that arm now.
Breaker straight into an armbar.
Yeah, first submission of the night. It took 45 seconds, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah,
we knew it wouldn't be long.
Oh, big leg drop. A smile from Fox as things going her way here. On a bit of a cocky pin. Only a 1.
Well, despite her extremely likeable personality, despite all her achievements, all her accolades, there definitely is a cocky streak in the Fox. It's undoubtable. She knows how good she is.
It'd be hard to ignore at that kind of caliber. Alice Young, though,
Oh!
German suplex. Hard shot by Fox as she got back to her feet. Oh, hard back elbow by Alice Young. Beautiful suplex. Just striking down on Fox. Sweep of the leg. Oh, hard overheads from Fox there. Looping strikes. Finally boots Alice Young into the corner, who fights back out. Oh, Alice Young. Looking for it. Rear view.
Oh, what a shot there by Young. Ensured by Lloyds of London.
And again, both these two have such a similar arsenal of moves from their time together. Alice Young was training up Fox. Again, that sort of ended when Fox decreed herself better than Alice Young.
It's really crazy how it's become full circle, really. It's gone full circle with these two.
Fox cross, Fox cross.
That could be over right here. Could be enough. Could be a same day at the office for the Fox Alice Young. Trying to battle out of it with all her might. Gets a knee up to the head there. Gets some kicks in. Hard strikes. Vicious shots there by Young.
Yeah, not giving up. Oh. Again, a back and forth. This has already been. We're only 4 minutes in. Not even that. Oh. Young trapping Fox in the corner here. Oh, Fox back to her feet. Misses with a drop kick. Neckbreaker by Young. Going for a pin. Oh, got a 2. Again, such a storied history between these two. Somewhat mutual respect there now, I would say. Oh, German suplex. That might not be after the end of this match, though. What a knee. Alice Young going to work here. Armbar, very close to the ropes, but Fox in a precarious position. Oh, spins out of it.
Yeah, it was good positioning by the referee as well. The judge the submission. It was, as you say, close to the ropes, but definitely not under him. Fox now looking to try and...
Oh, split-legged moonsault. Hell, hang on, what's this? That's Sophia Rob. Oh, hang on.
What? Actually, well, technically, I suppose she can. She is the golden
Just
ticket
like
holder.
Alice has done before. Fox and Alice Young just never seem to have a match to themselves recently.
Well, what should have been a pure contest between two of the finest in NEW now has a young pretender.
And Fox straight away with a Fox cross.
Yeah,
Not impressed at all.
Not wasting any time whatsoever. Sophia Robbins with those long legs, trying to get out of it.
Oh, hard shot. Fox sends her out onto the apron and returns her focus onto Alice Young, who's back to her feet. Oh. Takes Fox out of the equation, went straight over to Sophia Robbins, I think has realised what's going on here. Oh, surely not Tennessee chicken wing. Locked in. Oh, that's just like that. That is it. Sophia Robbins completely crashed and burns with a cash-in. Oh, there could be a massive argument to be made that Alice Young got robbed of a pure match-up here. Well, think about it, it's kind of reverse of what happened when Morgan Morales cashed in and Fox beat her to take Alice Young's title. Alice Young has just returned the favour here to Fox. Well, just like that, Foxy Forbes looks a step further away from their goals. Alice Young has recaptured the Women's World Championship. Courtesy of his cash-in. Sophia Robbins just may have gifted Alice Young the World Championship. Oh, there are certainly the bad books for Foxy Valentines.
Ayo, it's poison. Ecstasy, coke, you say it's love, it is poison. Schools where I learned they should be burned, it is poison. Physicians prescribing us medicine, which is poison. Doctors injecting our infants with the poison. Religion misunderstood is poison. Niggas up in my hood be getting shot, giving poison in hospitals. Shots riddle the block little. Children and elderly women run for their lives. Drizzling rain come out the sky. Every time somebody dies, must be out my fucking mind. What is this, the 100th time sending flowers to funerals? Reading rest in peace, you know the usual. Death comes in threes, life is short is what some niggas said. Not if you measure life by how one lives and what he did. And funny how these black killer companies is making money off us. Fast food, cola, soda, skull and bone crosses. It's all poison. Ecstasy, coke, you say it's love, it is poison. Schools where I learned they should be burned, it is poison. Physicians prescribing us medicine, which is poison. Doctors injecting our infants with the poison. Religion misunderstood is poison. Sisters up in my hood try to do good, giving choices. When pregnant, drop out of school, I have abortion. Stop working, hoping that they find a man that will support them. Up late night on their mother's cordless, thinking a perm or bleaching cream will make them better when they gorgeous. White girls tanning, liposuction. Fake titties are implanted, fake lips, that's life destruction. Light-skinned women, biracial, hateful toward themselves, denying even their blood. I don't judge Tiger Woods, but I overstand the mental poison. That's even worse than drugs. Yo, it's poison. Ecstasy, coke, you say it's love, it is poison. Schools where I learned they should be burned, it is poison. Physicians prescribing us medicine, which is poison. Doctors injecting our infants with the poison. Religion misunderstood is poison. Radio and TV poison. White Jesus poison. And any thoughts of taking me down is poison. Who want beef now? My heat shall anoint the plat.
What goes around comes around, my nigga. And what goes up, it must come down, my nigga. The soul just found below the ground, my nigga. Just hold it down, we older now, my nigga. What goes around comes around, my nigga. And what goes up, it must come down, my nigga. The soul just found below the ground, my nigga. Just hold it down, we older now, my nigga.
And here we go, our final match of the night, our main event, the Men's World Championship on the line. And it's about to get bizarre once more. It's hard to believe that this man is number 4 in the NEW rankings right now. That he is currently a tag team champion.
Yeah, and let's not forget how furious Rick Weaver was about that win.
But could you imagine? Could you actually imagine if Hannibal Jacobs wins here tonight?
I think it's possible. He's a former world champion. He's certainly got the pedigree. Don't let this presentation lure you into a false sense of security. We've talked about this before, Irvin. This is psychological warfare at its very best here.
I have faced this man before. He certainly knows how to get into your head, but
two polar opposites.
imagine Hannibal Jacobs and Razor Parsons being the ones to stop Magnum Opus in their tracks.
Imagine Hannibal Jacobs being a dual champion here in NEW. He's a victory away from making that possible. It's the hardest thing to achieve in NEW because of our previous ranking system.
Hannibal Jacobs, a former NEW TV champion of 39 days, a former European champion of 84 days, a former two-time NEW men's world champion of 115 days, and a current and two-time men's tag team champion of 252 days.
Well, it looks like Rick Weaver is bringing the whole family with him.
Well, yeah, I think that's one way to try and even the odds here tonight. Only dead around absent, it would seem.
I thought I seen Duran hovering in the background there. Maybe she just saw him to the entrance and went back in. The boys are back in town, it seems.
I think Rick Weaver a bit more happy with these two now. They've got another belt back in the Magnum Opus camp. Rick Weaver, a former Intercontinental champion of 28 days, a former NEW European champion of 363 days, former two-time NEW men's tag champion of 665 days, current and two-time NEW men's world champion of 126 days.
You know, I tried to talk to these guys earlier today, Irwin, and the layer of PR people and security and ass kissers I had to try and get through was actually insurmountable, but I did manage to get a quick word with Brad Moss, and I asked him how he felt about being the only man in the group currently not holding a title, and he basically said that when he's ready he'll be a champion again, and when him and Bruce are ready they'll be dual champions again. He effectively told me, and I'm quoting here, to watch this space. Magnum Opus have plans to dominate NEW this year. I think it's as simple as that. Their goal is the gold.
We are about to get into it.
Hannibal Jacobs, the unorthodox challenger, former world champion, and as we've said so many times before, so different once that bell rings. All the clowning around goes out the window. Rick Weaver, how this man has redefined himself and his career.
Durand is down at ringside. She must have come down after them.
One of the biggest success stories in NEW history. Ban on, undoubtedly.
Arguably some thanks to the man he turned against recently, Snake.
Well, yeah, I mean, depending on which side of the fence you sit on. That is certainly up for debate. 30 minutes on the clock, and here we go.
Awesome. Swift shots out the gates from Rick Weaver here.
Yeah, I think Jacobs actually managed to block the first two, but after that, Those shots definitely started to connect. Weaver here, not wasting any time.
Jacobs backed up in that corner. Gut punches. Oof. Vicious elbow across the face there. Jacobs finally getting back to his feet, but that... Oh, finally caught one. Snap suplex straight into a pin. That weight difference. It's going to be a lot of energy exerted from Rick Weaver escaping holds and pins. Oof, stomp to the chest there. Oof. Just knee into the side of the leg.
Well, we know Jacobs is a powerhouse. Weaver's got more of an eclectic style. He tends to mix it up a bit, but you're always going to see shades of technicality in there.
Jacobs went for a knee, missed.
Oh, beautiful suplex.
That's some modified Northern Lights there. By Weaver to try and get back into things.
And you know the thing is with Weaver, I mean, what's he in now, like 28, 29?
Oof.
He might be in his early 30s now. But the point is, he's still got a lot of miles left on that clock. You know, this championship reign could truly define Rick Weaver, and the more matches he has like this against the likes of Hannibal Jacob, opponents of that caliber, it's only going to help Rick Weaver. It's only going to make him stronger, Irwin, as a champion, as a competitor.
Oof. Elbow across the chest as this is spilt to the outside, and Magnum Opus just watching on as Rick Weaver is taking it to Hannibal Jacobs here. Oh, and sends him into the ring post. Bruce Brown picking him up.
Oh!
Double axe handle, and Hannibal Jacobs kind of took it. Jade providing a distraction here. Hannibal Jacobs trying to summon them all into the ring.
Oh! What a shot there, snake eyes by Hannibal Jacobs.
It's usually Jacobs causing the chaos. He's trying to get things back under control here with stomps to the hand of Rick Weaver. Heads up to the top with his eyes on Magnum Opus. Oh, big splash! Moves Weaver away from the ropes. Going for a pin. Hook of the leg, only a 1. Has Weaver up on the shoulders. Oh, just drapes him over the top rope. Oh, hard shot by Weaver though. Wave.
Shot there by Rick Weaver.
Nowhere.
That could be it right
Turn
there.
things around.
Oh no, 2.9. Rick Weaver was close there with the weave. Hannibal Jacobs
just got caught off guard, turned around. Oh,
with all that heart.
oh, spine
Oh,
buster.
spine buster, my God.
Just in the same fashion, turns
Right
things
in
around.
front of Magnum Opus. Weaver gets his shoulder up. Look at concern there on the French Phenom, Jade face. Oh,
Screaming something at Hannibal Jacobs. Again, that floor mic out, so we can't hear what up here. Oh, best of both worlds.
the move given to him by the man he turned on.
Caught Jacobs coming in, has to pull him away from the ropes, but it could still be enough.
Yeah, that has definitely cost Weaver a bit of time too. Oh, yeah, Jacobs gets his shoulder up. Rick was close. The champion's looking focused here tonight.
Staying on the attack. stomping on the hand of Jacobs as Jacobs did to him earlier in the match.
I think there's no doubt about it in my mind. The fact that Razor Parsons and Hannibal Jacobs took the tag team titles away from Magnum Opus has raised the importance of this matchup in Rick Weaver's mind. Of course, you know, retaining the World Championship is always going to be the main goal of Rick Weaver, but this has now become more personal for the World Champion.
Oh, a headbutt.
He truly does believe those tag team titles belong to Magnum Opus. It's where it all started for the group.
Oh, second best of
balls! My word!
Again too close to the ropes though, has to pull him away. Could it still be enough?
2! Yes, there it is! It took 2 of his best shots to do it, but Rick Weaver finally put Hannibal Jacob away. And alright, Magnum Opus were there, Irvin, but they kept themselves out of it. Rick Weaver retains clean.
Gotta say, Dataran did step in the ring at a moment. A little bit of a distraction, but nothing as per usual in Magnum Opus's interference, I'll put it that way.
Well, you know.
Either way, Rick Weaver finished that one off right there.
Dataran was clearly worried about their leader.
We will be back next week. Thank you and good night.
Understandable smooth shit, that murderous movement, the thieves theme, play me at night, they won't act right. The fiend of hip hop has got me stuck like a crack pipe. The mind activation, react like a face in time. Pappy Mason with pants I'm embracing, wipe the sweat off my nose, spit my phlegm on the street. Suede Timbs on my feet, make